Over there, Solomon built the temple. Along that trail, Jesus rode into the city triumphantly seated on a donkey, and down there, under the cover of night, he was arrested. On that serpentine path that winds out of the city, the innocent king carried a criminal's cross, and up there, over by the skull, he poured out his soul into death. Just over there, his body was laid and sealed behind heavy stone. 3 days later, out of that same rock, he rose again in accordance with everything written before. More has happened on this mountain than any mountain in the world, and has yet to happen. It is here on this mountain that the very rocks cry out. It is here on and in this ground that God Most High, possessor of heaven and earth, has placed his name forever. And it is here that he will, at a time in the future of his choosing, prepare a lavish banquet for all peoples, refined and aged wine, choices of peace meat. On this mountain he will swallow up the covering which is over all people, even the veil which is woven into the nations. On this ground and in his time he will swallow up death, wipe away every tear, and remove the reproach of his people from all the earth. But that time is not yet. And while this is storied ground, these are not storied men, at least not yet. They will be. But here on this mountain, they're second string, the did not measure ups, the could not cut it's. While they're good Jews, they're not straight A's and valedictorians. That's why most are fishermen. This doesn't mean they weren't smart, far from it. Most could probably recite entire portions verbatim of the law, the prophets, and the Psalms. But to be a Pharisee, you had to be something special, A-team. And these were not. In the world's eyes, these were your average Joes, B-team, which was Jesus' intention all along. As they climb the hill, their minds spin with possibilities. Most want to stick it to Rome. They're waiting for Jesus to bring down fire from heaven, Elijah and the prophets of Baal sort of stuff. Given what they have seen the last few weeks, each has a question on the tip of his tongue. They all want to know the same thing. One of them voices it. Lord, will you at this time restore the kingdom to Israel? Ever patient, Jesus smiles and continues climbing up the mountain. Halfway up, he turns. It is not for you to know the times or seasons that the Father has fixed by his own authority, but you will receive power when the Holy Spirit has come upon you, and you will be my witnesses. Jesus points to the land laid out before them. In Jerusalem and in all Judea and Samaria, and to the end of the earth. Up there, the disciples can see what he's pointing at, but they don't really understand what he's saying. The words rattle around their brains, words like Father, power, Holy Spirit, and witnesses. They want something more concrete. They want to know when he will send lightning bolts through the chests of Pilate and Herod. They've got it coming. Their days are numbered. What the disciples cannot see are the myriad angels that have arrayed around them. Resplendent white, gold. The army of God has come on assignment to escort the Son home. Banners, musicians, dancers, warriors, they line the mountain, they line the city, they line the earth for miles. Each has 6 wings. With 2 they cover their faces, with 2 they cover their feet, and with 2 they fly. A living picture of worship and service. At the top of the mountain, God's very own chariot awaits, driven by white horses. Jesus can see this. They cannot. Nearing the top, Jesus walks alongside each of his followers, holding their hands, an arm around their shoulders. They're all here. Peter, John, James, Andrew, Philip, Thomas, Bartholomew, Matthew, James the son of Alphaeus, Simon the Zealot, and Judas the son of James. His natural brothers are here too, including James, as is Mary Magdalene and his mother, along with many other families. Jesus is not distant, not indifferent, not aloof standing over there. He's a hugger. He's in their midst. He kisses their necks, tickles their children. They can feel his breath on their faces. A breeze blows. It's time. The Father has waited long enough. Jesus turns, looks longingly at his city, at those he loves, and then down through time at you and me. He smiles. He knows the end from the beginning. Then he steps into his chariot. A cloud envelops him, and he is lifted.